Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Room 25 Ultimate Edition by François Rouzé. The good folks at Matagot gave me a copy, and this is actually a combo of a few other versions, Season 1, Season 2, and a few other things I believe that are into this one Ultimate Edition. I haven't played the other ones, but I have played this, and this is a very cool cooperative or co-op competitive team-based game. And it's essentially this like sort of horror theme where you're in this 25 rooms, all of which are trying to hurt you in some way or kill one of your characters, and you are trying to get to a key room to get the code to get out, and then get everyone on your team to the exit, and then get the exit off the board. If you've seen Coop, that's a good reference, or perhaps maybe Doctor Who, the episode with Amy and Rory running around in the TARDIS when it's taking, something weird's going on, but they're running around and they're like all mazed out and they keep looping and all that fun stuff because it's bigger on the inside. But anyway, in this game, what I really like about this more than anything else is that it's really simple play. You can think of Forbidden Island or Forbidden Desert, and there's like those are sort of complicated. They're lightweight on the cooperative games, but this is even lighter. You're in a space. You each have a character. They come with these great reference cards that show you what all the rooms are, what they do. They have different levels. Green is safe. Yellow is an obstacle, but it's not going to kill you instantly. And red is you're probably going to die pretty quick. And the characters have the sort of standard, and then on the other side you have it for advanced play with an extra ability that each character gets that's unique to them that makes it more interesting and fun. By the way, there are 25 rooms out here, but there's another 20 or 30 in there. There's an advanced mode with robots, again, the competitive mode, madness, all this stuff in this sort of ultimate edition. But just to give you the idea quickly, as a player, you're going to go around and all of you are going to select from one of 5 actions. You have peek into a room, and everyone has the same actions other than their special one. You have move into a room. You have your character special, which is different between each character. You have push somebody else into the next room. And then you have move the tiles. This is really cool. You can't move from the center, but any other row, you can, if you're on it, you can move it. And when you do, and these would be flipped over if I was in it, but just for the example, you then take this piece and you bring it over here. So the configurations of the rooms are changing the entire time. A little bit of memory involved here. Each player does get one token you can put on the board to sort of remind you what you did there. But you are going to be, again, you're sort of looking. The only information you give to your team is if it's green, yellow, or red. So I might peek and say, oh, yellow, and then, red, red, green. That might indicate where we're going to go. Or then you could move into it and then reveal the room. And once it's revealed, it's always revealed. Each room has its own little rules associated with it. But anyway, you're going to pick 2 actions, face down, do 1. They don't go with the sky, but we're going to let that go. Action 2, everyone does that. And then you go around in turn order on the action. There's this board here where you have one of your player tokens, and they're all lined up, and that's your turn order. And every round you move it forward until it's over. You have a timeline to get out before the cube gets you. Everyone has 1 adrenaline. If you use the adrenaline, you get 1 extra action that turn, and then you can never use it again except for one guy Frank lets you use an action to his special abilities to get his adrenaline back. Again, so what happens is it's a bunch of moving, looking, moving. Between turns, after everyone's goes, you flip over these cards, and then the board starts shifting on its own, and it's going that way, and the room that was 1 away is now further away, and what are you going to do? The time's running out, and the board's shifting, and then there are other things where you can lose your ability with the madness cards, craziness, you can get paranoid, all this crazy stuff that's happening, making it harder and harder and harder. In the other mode, one teams have some guards, and you're effectively trying to not get discovered as you bump somebody into the wrong room by mistake and they die. Lots of stuff in the box, but just to get started, it's easy to explain, hey, you've got these 4 actions you can do, we're looking around, don't get killed, and then you really only have to deal with the tiles when you get to them, and then you look at your reference and you're like, oh, that's what it does. So definitely worth checking out, especially if you like cooperative. And it is dark in that Saw sort of way, but it doesn't feel that bad. Like normally I'm not into horror games, like whatever, but it doesn't feel as grim as it sort of is. Like you're in the the room with the acid. Doesn't it for whatever reason it isn't feel as dark as the game honestly is. But I'll leave that to you. So check it out, subscribe, share all that good stuff. Most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.